Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online. I'm the Big B82 and this is part 85 of my TOS era tactical officer about to undertake the second mission in the second mission in the future-proof story arc. This one being Stormbound. We are going to try to take back the Tox Uthat from the xenophobic Tholians. So I'm going to hell to get the mission, and then we'll get this show on the road, so to speak.
The Tox Uthat has fallen into the hands of the Tholians. Our intelligence indicates increased Tholian activity in the Nakul system. Kal Dano believes they are trying to interfere with the Nakul in the present because of actions they will take in the future. Kal Dano has asked you to rendezvous with him in the Nakul system.
Okay, so let's accept that mission. And we are already here at the... we don't have to move anywhere, we're already here at the Nakul system, so let's begin the mission, Stormbound. So forward pinging in the background.
Good to see you again. Thank you for responding to my message so quickly. The Tholians have the quantum phase inhibitor. I've tracked their ship to this system, and I'm detecting some telltale quantum fluctuations within the star. They're trying to use the device. We need to stop them and recover it. First, however, we need to help the Nakul. At this point in their history, they're not prepared to repel a Tholian attack.
Agreed. Let's set a course for the lead Tholian vessel. The Nakul are hailing us, sir. Shall I put them on the main view screen? On screen?
Unidentified vessel. You have entered our space without authorization. If you are an ally of the Tholians, leave now. We have done nothing to provoke their attacks, but we will defend ourselves.
We will render any assistance we can. What do you need?
Thank you. My people have few warships. Any assistance you could provide against the Tholians would be appreciated.
Consider it done. Bloody Tholians.
We appreciate your assistance. It is not often that we encounter a species willing to risk their lives for another. We are still detecting Tholian ships near our star, as well as some unusual quantum fluctuations. It's as if the star's nuclear fusion is decaying at an increased rate.
Yes, they stole a device from us, and that interferes with the fusion process in the sun.
So this is your fault? Why would you make such a terrible thing? You caused this problem. I expect you to fix it, or we will hold you and your people responsible for the consequences.
Kal Dano created a device in the future. The Tholians stole it from him. We're just trying to set things right.
I should have never made that device. I was only focused on the idea, on whether it was possible. I didn't stop to think of all the harm it could do in the wrong hands. We have to stop the Tholians before they shut down the star's fusion. If that happens, the effect on the system will be devastating. The Nakul will lose their home, and life will probably never develop here again.
Helm, laying a course for the star full impulse.
The lead Tholian ship has the quantum phase inhibitor. They're going to use it on the star. We have to stop them. Board that vessel and get it back.
Okay. Yeah, we met the Thorgons. We killed one of them actually. They didn't seem like they were in a happy mood. Don't worry, we'll get it back.
Oh no, they're using the Tox Uthat.
Why? What did the Knuckle do to you? Oh, they're not going to be a happy bunch. So we've met the Knuckle. So this is why they're so paranoid. The Tholian ship is disabled. The sensors confirm that the Tox Uthat is aboard. We can't lock onto it though. Too much interference. Recommended we send an away team in the shuttle to board the ship and retrieve the device. So I'm going to Kal Dano to join us in the shuttle bay and prepare to launch a shuttle. Bloody Tholians. Bloody Nicole. Bloody Federation. My armed Federation. Can I go back to the more simpler times of the 2270s when we just had one enemy? Klingons. And the Romulans. We had two enemies. It was a simpler time.
We've docked with the Tholian ship. The good news is that my scans indicate the quantum phase inhibitor is on the bridge. All we need to do is go get it. The bad news is that the Tholians know we're here. They're not going to give up without a fight.
Understood. We're ready.
The Tholians come from an environment that is extremely hazardous to most humanoids. You and your team will need environment suits to survive.
Understood. Thanks for the reminder.
Don't forget to equip and activate EV suits before you board the Tholian ship.
Don't worry. Way ahead of you. Right, he doesn't need one. Who have we got with us? Tomet, 2 of 5 and Scarvin. Okay. And where's activations? There's. Want to be aboard? Ah!
Tholians, just as xenophobic and opportunistic in your time as mine.
Yes, they are. Shame. It's a shame they don't seem to chill with time.
We have to be getting closer to the Tox Uthat. Stay alert.
What the hell are you shooting at?
The bridge should be just ahead.
It would help if I was actually looking at the right door. Okay, Kal Dano, we gotta save yourself.
Now we just need to drop that force field, get the quantum phase inhibitor, and get off the ship before the rest of the Tholians get here to stop us.
Drop the field, get the quantum phase inhibitor, got it.
Finally, we have the quantum phase inhibitor. I brought this device through time to hide it from the Vorgons, but I never thought the Tholians would steal it. Now we need to hide it where it will be safe from both of them. Are you ready? This will be a longer trip than you're used to taking.
Beam us to the shuttle and launch immediately. Let's get out to the ship.
Set a course for the RISA system.
Excuse me. 'Tis cold season.
RISA, early 22nd century. Even the tourists won't be in this region for a few years yet. No one will be looking for the quantum phase inhibitor here. Not now, anyway. Let's try that cave up ahead. Looks like a good spot.
Launched.
Wow, rain on RISA. I guess they haven't installed the weather control systems yet. We have to hide the device very well. I can't afford to let it fall into the wrong hands again. And the Vorgons are very persistent.
Yeah, we know.
No, that's too obvious. Anyone could find it there. That's better, but I still think it will be too easy to find. That's it. Someone will find it in a few hundred years, but that's a different story for a different captain. Let's get back to your time. We need to check on the Nakul.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be a very happy bunch.
Setting course for 2014.
We need to get back to the Nakul.
So we've arrived back in the Nakul system in the present, and Kal Dano has launched his ship. Tholians are hiding us on screen.
Return the Tox Uthat, and we will let you live.
We no longer have the device. We've hidden it where you'll never find it. Kal Dano's ship was falling into the temporal portal. It's out of control.
What happened to our son? What did you do?
We were unable to stop the Tholians, but we were able to retrieve the Tox Uthat and hide it from when nobody can find it.
I'm sure that will be a great comfort to our citizens as they freeze to death.
We'll do whatever we can to assist you.
You have done quite enough. Leave us alone. Time travelers and malcontents and Tholians. The whole lot of you can fall into a black hole. Now, go. We have to figure out how to save our people. And then we'll take steps to protect ourselves. Time is a weapon, and it will never be turned against us again.
Let us know if you change your mind and want our help.
This is Captain Benjamin Walker of the USS Postok. I'm responding to an emergency temporal transmission from these space-time coordinates, but we are no longer detecting the source of these transmissions. Did you lose a time traveler?
Yes, Kal Dano's ship was damaged and he fell through a temporal portal.
I think you better come aboard while we resolve this. Prepare for transport.
Been to the Postok. From the 27th century, the USS Postok. Deus Extempora. Captain Walker.
Welcome aboard.
First time aboard a time ship?
Time ship?
This ship is from the 27th century. Our mission is to maintain the space-time continuum and deal with situations like these. We need to scan the continuum for Kal Dano. Would you care to assist me?
Of course. I'm not a scientist. Captain.
Were you able to locate Kal Dano?
His ship is in the 22nd century, but these readings are strange.
Enter the temporal coordinates into the transporter.
Acknowledged. He's very much dead.
What happened with Kal Dano?
He's dead. And it looks like he's been dead for centuries.
No, this was meant to happen. Kal Dano went further back into the past than you knew. The NX-01 Enterprise, captained by Jonathan Archer, found his ship in the 22nd century, and his chief engineer activated Kal Dano's emergency temporal circuit, which returned the ship to its last known time, this one. But by the time that happened, Kal Dano had been dead for centuries. The Tox Uthat is safe. It was found in the mid-24th century by Captain Jean-Luc Picard, who destroyed it before it could be used to harm others.
And isn't that cool? Isn't there anything we can do for them?
Altering the past causes ripples. The effects move through time, shifting everything they touch, and it may take eons for all of them to be seen. The Nakul will survive, although their homeworld will be lost. They will become time travelers themselves, and their actions in the temporal Cold War shape the galaxy you now know. There are some things you shouldn't change, that you can't change.
The temporal Cold War?
You could check Captain Archer's old logs for more information, but you will know all about it soon enough. You are entering a dangerous era in history. Time travel, like warp drive before it, will radically change your society. I'll see you again. We have a lot to do.
Very well, Captain, and thank you. Are you ready to return to the ship? I am Stol. Bit concerning. Contact command.
This is a sad day for the Federation. We failed to save the Nakul system. And our friend from the future, Kal Dano, is dead. I know you did everything you could. Sometimes, especially when we venture into time travel, things must play out a certain way. So, at least the timeline has been preserved. Captain Picard can now find the Tox Uthat on RISA in the 24th century. Still, let us mourn for Kal Dano and the Nakul people.
So this is the quantum stuff. Pretty. So let's see. Max shields. Energy drain on energy weapons drain weapon damage. So firing energy weapons for 12 seconds triggers a quantum entanglement between the yourself and the foe. That's not too bad, but we're going for science emitter. So that is the end of part. Where are we? Part 85. So when we return in part 86, we'll be doing the mission Time and Tide.
The treacherous heed the...
Not that one, Chancellor. We'll speak to you soon. So I'm the Big B82. Please subscribe. Comments are welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up. And I will see you in part 86. Time and Tide. Until then, ciao for now.